If you've landed on this video, then you're probably already aware of Geyser Systems, or you've done a search for the best cam shower. I'm gonna spoil things right off the bat. If all you wanna know is if Geyser Systems is all that, and you should spend the money, then the answer is 100% yes. If you wanna know why, if you wanna know how this 5-star rating almost became a 1, and then became a 6, then keep watching. I don't normally do gear reviews, but as somebody who relies on them and does endless research on all the gear I purchase, Geyser Systems has warranted my attention. Also, I've just concluded a 5-week camping trek through 16 states across the US with my wife and 2 kittens, using the Geyser as our primary source of staying clean after mountain biking, hiking, and general travel. I was drawn to Geyser System based on 4 main things. 1, very low water usage with awesome results. 2, their commitment to helping others that experience water crisis. 3, the CEO Jonathan has 10 years of experience developing medical devices. And 4, the R&D and testing in the Australian outback. As someone who has spent 2 years filming in the African bush, I understand the value of high quality, bomb-proof gear, so this spoke to me. Let's go back to low water usage. I really did entertain the other cam shower systems. I really didn't want to spend all the money on the Geyser. But not knowing whether I'd have a reliable water source available and knowing that I couldn't carry all the water I needed, this became very attractive. Also, my luxury while out camping is staying clean. So I do all the research. I spend the money. This is the last piece of gear I get before we depart. I always test my gear before I leave, but this one item, I simply ran out of time. And besides, it's bomb-proof, right? And now for what we've all been waiting for. I get back from my first ride, super stoked to take a shower. I set up the Geyser just as I've been instructed, fire it up, and bam! Water starts spraying from what appears to be cracks in the valve. I am very bummed out. Somehow we had cell reception in the forest. My wife calls up Geyser and leaves a message. An hour later, I receive a call from Eric in customer service while I'm on my bike, getting the frustration out and getting even more dirty. After an immediate apology about the situation, the first thing I'm told is, don't worry, we'll get this handled. So tell me, what exactly happened? It was obvious that Eric's primary concern was about taking care of me in the situation and then finding out exactly what happened next. Because I was sucking wind and out on my bike, he told me he would send me Jonathan's phone number, the CEO, inventor, and founder of Geyser, so I could call him directly and work things out from camp. When I spoke with Jonathan, and after an immediate apology, the first thing he said was, don't worry about it, we'll take care of it, whatever it is. Now tell me what exactly happened. This type of customer service is priceless in the true sense of the word. In full transparency, and directly from Geyser, there was a small batch of defective valves that came from the manufacturer, and unfortunately one of these valves slipped through onto my machine. This has since been corrected, including a full redesign of the valve to ensure that this will not happen again in the future. So how did Geyser resolve the situation to my complete satisfaction? Well, Jonathan overnighted a valve, complete with instructions and a letter informing us that we were one of the first 100 customers, to a destination in front of us. We pulled into town, received a package, replaced the valve, and the Geyser system has been working perfectly ever since. I've been so impressed with Geyser as a shower solution, Geyser Systems as a company, and the customer service that I've received that I was compelled to make this video. And let's be clear, I have not been paid, compensated, or asked to make this video. I just believe in the company, the message, and the product I have. I was so impressed that on the way back home, we stopped through Montrose, Colorado at Geyser Systems headquarters and got to meet Eric Nunn, the same guy that talked me off the mountain and got me up and running. So after all that, I made it to Montrose, Colorado, where Geyser is built, designed, developed, and manufactured?
Yes, that is correct. Yep, 100% assembled in Colorado.
This is Eric with Geyser.
Hello, hello.
He's the one that actually took my first call when I had that issue and was kind enough to bring us into the shop today. I had a couple of questions, that's why I wanted to drop by, and really I wanted to find out a bit about Jonathan's background and how he developed it. What was the major premise behind it? Was it environmental, water savings, or?
Well, the first thing that you run out of at base camp after beer is water. That was the main idea, is that you can take, because on these long excursions you have a set amount of water. A lot of times you're out of cell service, and you want to make sure that you don't run out. And that you don't have to haul so much, because to haul all that water for any typical camping shower, you're burning through like 10 times as much water as what the Geyser would use. So that was the main push behind this idea.
Is there any company motto or philosophy that you guys operate around?
Stay fearless about getting dirty. It's a stretch goal of ours. We're obviously still a small startup, but with things moving forward, we want to be in a position where we can help put a dent in the fact that 2.3 billion people on this planet live in water-stressed situations.
One last thing.
Yes, sir.
I received a letter from the company and Jonathan, and it said I was within one of the first 100 customers of Geyser.
This is true. Yep. We had a Kickstarter campaign, then launched a website, and within the website, you were one of the first 100 people. You were a guinea pig.
Awesome.
I hope you still like us.
Awesome.
Yeah, pleasure meeting you. Thank you.
There you have it. And back to the show. Now for a couple of technical things. This isn't a how-to video, but when they say to heat up a 32-ounce Nalgene bottle of water and follow that up with 2 more 32-ounce bottles of cold water, they mean it. It's the perfect recipe to hit your 95 degrees right off the bat. Believe me, I tried to use a 40-ounce bottle, heat that up, and then follow that up with cold water, and I had to wait for the machine to cool down from its safety mechanism. Second, I've found great success in using the medium setting to get myself wet real quick, turning it off, applying the soap, scrubbing down, then doing my face and hair, and then turning it on to the full setting to rinse off. Basically, I end up getting to rinse in the hot water a couple of times, and I'm really waiting for the pump just to empty out. And there you have it. You get what you pay for, and I most certainly have. Even with the slight malfunction that has been corrected, I wouldn't change a thing. Actually, because of that situation, Geyser Systems has earned my respect, my time with doing this video, and continued support of their product and company message. So check Geyser Systems out for yourself and know that you are purchasing a quality product with quality humans behind it.